Hi guys, this is Michael Berns and once again, welcome to my channel. If you're a video shooter and until now you're not using a variable ND or ND filter, stay tuned because at the end of the video you might learn something about the use of ND filters. ND filter basically is like a sunglass in our cameras. It cuts down the light that enters in our lenses for us to be able to maximize those fast apertures, and we can shoot wide open at broad daylight. This is the reason why ND filter is important. Look how overexposed it is. For me, variable ND filter is the best camera accessories I ever bought. I'd rather go in a shoot using only one lens with variable ND filter rather than having all my lenses with me but without variable ND filter or ND filter. I can't imagine shooting outside without a variable ND filter. I use this 90%, 99% of the time, and that's also the reason why I spend extra amount of money to buy expensive variable ND filter. What I am using right now is the polarpro Peter McKinnon variable ND filter. Eh bakit ko naman bibilin yun? Eh mahal-mahal nun. They say it's better to buy a quality variable ND filter for your lenses because it will really affect the quality of your shots. This is an example of cheap variable ND filter that I am using before I upgraded to polarpro. Have the budget for a variable ND, you can use a single ND filter. I shot this one using the ND8 Kenko filter. So you can use this as your cheat sheet. 2 stops of light is equivalent to ND4. 3 stops of light is equivalent to ND8. 4 stops of light is equivalent to ND16. And 5 stops of light is equivalent to ND32. And 6 stops of light is equivalent to ND64. So for example, in this scenario, for us to know the perfect ND in this situation, first, let's need to configure our setting. We're shooting at 24 frames per second, so I'm shooting with 1/50th speed. So, in order to achieve a 1 stop of light, we need to adjust 1/3 stop increments, meaning every 3 moves is equivalent to 1 stop of light. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 4 stops of light in order to correct the exposure of our shot. So we'll be needing a ND16. So let's check if it's correct. This is 4 stops of light ND. So we can see we have a correct exposure here. here's the difference between a filtered shot and without a filter. And in addition, to save you more, another tip in buying a variable ND filter or ND filter, buy the largest size and just buy extra step up or step down rings. I have here the 77 filter thread, and I just use step up or step down rings for my other lenses. And here are example of my shots using the polarpro Peter McKinnon variable ND filters. So that's it, guys. Thank you for dropping by, and I hope you learned something from this episode. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bells for more videos like this in the future. Thank you. And the filter basically is like a sunglass in our cameras. It cuts down the light that enters in our lenses, and for us to be able to shoot wide open or maximize the fast apertures of our...
Ayan! Ayan!
Ayan! Oh!
Nagre-ring!
Nagre-ring? Oh! What? Say hello dito. Yeah! Hi! Say hi.
Hi!
What's your name? Ay, yung mutot! Ay, ba't ka mutot? O sige, doon ka na muna. Nagre-ring? Testing ang autofocus ng 24mm GM. Cool.